everyone, and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2, where in the last episode, Shelab and I dealt a rather serious blow to Niles the Flenser in that we flensed him. Rather ironic, I think, a sort of poetic irony. I guess we didn't strictly flens him since we weren't really focusing on the fat and blubber, but mostly just the face. Still,
do you really
I think it's
go to that much detail?
Of course we do.
Yeah.
I'm honestly curious how many people know what flensing is. I mean, it was a little bit off-putting to think that he was flensing people, since it's usually not people. What a scallywag he was. I mean, it was obvious from his name that he was a bad sort. But in this episode, we're going to be heading down the hatch that we have discovered. Something to do with Lord Withermoore, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, I believe that this is Lord Withermoore's. I'm not sure, but I believe it's his soul jar down there.
Only one way to find out. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh, so a bunch of EXP, so it must be something important. Ooh.
And traps.
Right, okay.
Which we can walk over.
Can we oh, well, yeah, of course we can. Actually, let's unhook Beast and Red.
Okay.
It's only 1 to 2 poison, actually. It's not that bad of a trap, all things said and done. No,
we could always just walk over them and then bedroll if it's not too
yeah,
bad.
that's what I was thinking. As long as people have magic armor, they're not going to get poisoned.
Yeah, looking at the amount of health it's giving you, that would be the amount of health it would be taking off the others. It's not going to kill them.
Yeah,
like
I would
this
say
place has been sealed up for a century or two.
I'm going to walk across with Red and then...
Okay, I'll do the same with... well, actually, you know what? Perhaps I should be walking, not looking where I've come from, and instead where I'm going to. That would be a bit sensible, wouldn't it? Oh, my lord.
That would be sensible.
Ah, yeah, we found Withermoore.
Yeah, he's got through without even getting through his armor, so that's pretty awesome.
We found lots of Withermoore soul jars. Did he say anything about his soul being in pieces? Alright, let's get Beast
there's,
through here.
5 of them. I'm not sure. I don't think he said anything about several jars.
Okay, well, that's fair enough then. Right, okay, well, as usual, let's have a quick look around. We've got some galleries, some chests, we've got spiders' webs. We could be fighting spiders. I'm not keen on fighting spiders, I'll be honest.
Sarcophaguses.
I disapprove of hurting spiders.
I disapprove of spiders hurting me. If they just keeping themselves to themselves, then that's fine. If they start picking a fight, then, you know, that's just...
That's fair, I suppose, yes. Got a phase over here. We've got some lockpicks. I'll send them straight to you. Not that
great.
Actually
sell them. Give them to Red, you can sell them.
I could... You know, who's been lighting all of these braziers down here? Ooh.
Probably some mute old village woman who has been doing the job for years.
Why
doesn't know what she's doing. What's that?
Why is she mute? Also, why is she just lighting lanterns if she doesn't know what she's doing?
So she can't talk about the soul jars.
Oh, but if she doesn't know what she's doing, what would she say anyway?
She might say there's some weird jars down there. Go and have a look.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. She doesn't know the significance of the jars, but she does know they're jars. Also, I kind of like the fact that I couldn't open the sarcophagi without using someone with high strength. I like that. I like things like that. Right. Okay. So we've got soul jars. We've also got ancient plaques.
Here lies Withermoore the Noxious.
Okay.
So is that like part of his soul? Is that his noxious part?
Withermoore the Sage.
Okay, I'm getting the strong vibe. This is a puzzle.
Lies Withermoore the Cold-Hearted.
Aspects of his personality, maybe?
Yeah, that's one thing it could have been. Like, these are the different parts of his soul. Like, maybe his soul was split into parts and the different parts. But I've got to say, the overwhelming amount of these souls are negative. So, and that
So do
being
you think
said,
maybe some are fakes?
yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is a puzzle. I've seen puzzles like this in so many RPGs before. Now, Noxious Cold-Hearted, they sounded to me exceptionally like they need to use the right element on them or something.
Okay, give it a try.
Oh, actually, I can't. Maybe I can't use this spell. I guess I've got
You're not able
Contaminate.
to target the jars or something?
No, it says invalid target. Actually, let me pop that down on the floor.
Try AoE.
No, it hasn't affected it.
It did nothing. Okay.
Well, that being said, I don't know how to measure the effect. Can you pull everyone back except for Snow? I'm going to use Contaminate just in case. It's a big AoE, so it should affect. No. Well, what have we got then? We've got Noxious, Sage, Cold-Hearted, I think. I can't remember the other two. Do you know what the other two were?
One was yellow-bellied. One was supplicant.
Here lies Withermoore
There's the yellow-bellied, yeah.
Here lies
Supplicant.
Withermoore.
Okay, well,
the supplicant.
I mean, to start with, I have no idea what we would like. It, elementally speaking, Noxious, poison. Cold-Hearted would be ice.
Yeah, icy stuff.
In terms of like the skills in the game, so if we're thinking in terms of the game, Yellow-Bellied could be Scoundrel-based skills. I'm not sure what Supplicant would be, and I'm not really sure what Sage would be. But you know what? Let's just in case this is a trap and it's describing the trap type. Let's, because the Noxious, there's an outside chance. Let's just keep Red and Beast away from here while I do. Ah!
I'm on fire! Ah,
Ouch.
that's not good.
No, that wasn't good, actually. Oh, scallywags. Whatever it was
It
next to the brazier. Yeah, it's the braziers.
So we should have turned the brazier off.
Oh, that's clever. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, well...
Shall we turn all the braziers off before we do the other one?
Yeah, that might actually be a good idea.
They just spit poison at us. You don't know what they're going to do.
I don't know. Like, if... again, I'm just kind of drawing on previous RPG experience and like intuition based off that. And the Noxious, it was likely that if it was I had to unlock it with an element, it's going to be poison. If not, it was probably going to have something to do with poison, and it did. So I'm gonna. Do you want to try out Cold-Hearted? Let's pull everyone else away.
So, based on your theory, Cold-Hearted will probably freeze me or something.
I don't know, because actually, there's a good chance that is a trap. If Noxious is anything to go by, that's a trap. Okay, so let's think about this. I mean, we could just try and brute force it, but let's try and be a little bit more clever about it rather than just trying to solve a puzzle by using all the combinations.
Okay, so you don't want me to try the Cold-Hearted one?
Not yet. Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. Let's just see what it does.
It would prove your point.
Yeah.
It would prove your point.
Okay. Wow, that was actually quite impressive. That has frozen
I was expecting
much
it to
of this area.
freeze me, not the entire floor.
Yeah, that is going to also make moving around a little bit more awkward. Okay.
Well, we better set it all on fire.
So, it's clear enough then that there are correct answers. There's probably only one that's correct. Now, the thing is, all of these are giving titles for Withermoore, and they don't seem to imply that they're part of Withermoore, but just like, here lies such and such, and here lies such and such. Oh, good, it all thawed.
It's all water now, that's good.
I don't, like, Withermoore wasn't Noxious, except he was undead and thus bled poison, possibly. Cold-Hearted didn't seem like a cold-hearted person to me, honestly, seemed quite personable. Didn't seem particularly cowardly either. He was a source hunter. He'd gone out and then he tried to fight Baracus Rex and lost. That isn't the sort of thing someone who's cowardly would do necessarily. I'm not.
Like
Go ahead.
Supplicant. I don't think he was very. He was like a lord or something, wasn't he, or a knight or?
Yeah, Lord Withermoore, I think it was.
Yeah,
Is
so
supplicant kind of like, well, I'm actually
that's
not
like
even
a
sure.
servant or someone that's beneath someone else,
Oh,
isn't
okay.
it?
I will confess to my ignorance on that word. There are some words in English that I just don't know. It comes with the territory of it being a second language.
I'm,
But
I'm probably not like, spot on with the definition. There'll probably be someone in the comments that'll go, it actually means
okay,
this.
well,
But
I mean, this
that's
one
the
then
idea of it.
is Withermoore the Sage. Did
Here
he seem
lies Withermoore the
particular? I
Sage.
mean, he didn't seem ignorant. So yeah, he was probably knowledgeable. He knew where to lead us. So sure, shall we try this one?
Worst that can happen is it's a trap.
Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah, and on that
And
note,
we just
let me
have to deal
move,
with the trap.
just move a little bit back then, just in case. I'm also,
Yeah.
I'm also stood on water. Let me move Beast off the water just in case it's something that'll
Electric
interact
trap.
with it. Yeah, actually, that's more or less what I was thinking about. Okay, ready?
Okay, go.
Oh,
Oh, that's new.
soul jar explodes into a glimmering powder. Okay. Well, that actually might have been the right question, and these might be guardians of the soldier. We've got the Blade Master Guardian, we've got another Blade Master Guardian, and we've got a Traitorous Guardian.
Yeah, I can see him on the mini map. He's up the top
Yeah,
here. Being
that's
all,
good point.
all sneaky.
I need to pay more attention to the minimap. Okay. Well, first and foremost then, let's have a quick examine. Blade Master Guardian, level 4, decent physical and magical armor. Strength and constitution are the main stats there. Not particularly good with fire, and that's largely, I imagine, because he's wet, maybe? No. Oh, I'm bleeding as well. Well, that's just annoying. Okay. So we don't want to use poison on these guys. Except
No, because they're undead, aren't they?
Thing is, my poison can explode because of my wand.
So does that do explosive damage?
Yeah.
Might even out.
Yeah, it will. He'll lose more than he gains. The other one is more or less exactly the same, the other Blade Master Guardian. What about the Traitorous Guardian? Let me examine all of them so we know what we're fighting.
He looks a bit sneakier, so he looks like he might be a mage or a
Well,
like
actually
scoundrel
exactly
or
the
something.
same stats, but talent, opportunist, undead. Okay, well, I can't actually see him to attack him. But what I can do is hit you with both of those. Oh, really? Did it not cause you to catch on fire? That's annoying. There we go.
Because he's wet, maybe.
No, I think I had to get rid of the, ow, the
Magical
water
armor.
at his feet first.
Oh, right. Okay, so we've got red up next. He can do fire. He can do battle stomp. Battle stomp might be a good one if I could just get him a bit closer.
Remember that what armor type
Oh,
they
physical
resist
armor.
with.
Yeah, I always forget that. Thank you for reminding me.
That's fine, I do on occasion as well.
All in would be better then. So if I go up to him enough to attack. And then try all in if I can.
Be useful if we could get up.
Oh, I don't have
into
enough
the
AP.
high
Oh, so I'll just do a
grounds.
normal attack. That'll
Okay.
get me into combat with him at least.
Alright then. Okay. Let's see. Of course, rain isn't particularly useful for me.
Add some water to the water.
I know, yeah. His magic armor is very low now, though. Maybe I should actually get in close. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over here. Then I'm going to use this blinding radiance. Actually, how about I get over there, because then I might be able to hit both of them. Oh, really?
Oh,
That is
it's
annoying, because
opportunity.
I thought I was still within his range of not triggering that. Oh well.
Just
still-
fortify him next turn and he'll try and get his
There we go.
armor back.
Ah, his magic armor isn't down. Use backstab. That's unfortunate. What?
He had chicken!
You scallywag.
I know.
Massive
That's a
scallywag. Well, that's
Well,
super
let's see
annoying.
what a water summon can do.
Okay.
Now, can I could put him behind one of the guys to flank.
Sure.
Right there. Water infusion. So.
Hydrosophist is +3. And he's immune to frozen, has water resistance of plus 100%. Not quite in the territory of regaining health from it, but...
Right, so it's his turn now. So, yeah, he's got a restoration spell.
Oh.
It's pretty awesome.
Very nice. So you've basically got a pocket healer. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I will just use him to smack this guy for a couple of turns.
Yeah. Sorry if you could hear me slurping my tea there. I just realised how close I was to the mic.
I am also slurping tea.
Hooray!
I did lots of damage, which is great.
Is amazing.
Oh, he missed on the second try.
Ouch! I am bleeding as a chicken. This is not good. I'm going to need a bit of poison if you can project any my way.
Actually,
Oh,
yes,
actually,
I have...
no, wait. I'm a chicken. I'm not an undead chicken.
Oh.
I need restoration.
When are you... Oh, okay, so next time, if you're not undead again by the time my Incarnate
I've got
comes
one
round
more
again,
turn. One more turn on it.
Yeah, so if you're still a chicken, when I next get a turn on my Incarnate, I'll restore you.
The problem with restoration is I believe it gives you
Regeneration
healing
over
for a number
time.
of turns, yeah.
Maybe we'll have to wait for you to be undead again then.
Yeah, I think so.
And then try and
It's
heal you
fine.
up.
I don't think they're going to be able to do 51 points of damage.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Fortified Beast.
Why did you fortify the skeleton?
Oh my goodness! I was trying to click on Beast.
Okay, it's okay.
Oh, I'm
it is
so
absolutely
sorry.
okay. No problem. It's
was so
sometimes
close.
really hard. Yeah, always go for the portraits.
Portrait, yeah, I should have gone for the portrait. I'm so sorry about that.
No, it's
okay,
okay.
I'll just bash this guy.
He didn't have any like abilities that you took away, but his physical armor is now super high. So focus on magical armor attacks on the traitorous guardian.
Okay, yeah, I'm an idiot.
No, you're not. Honestly, it's just a misclick. It happens all the time. Like when I tried to get Beast around this guy, and I must have misclicked and caused him to enter the attack range of the other guy. Ooh. That is really unfortunate. And he's gone invisible. You've gone invisible, but I know exactly where you are, because you're still stuck there. Well, now, can I attack? I could attack the water. Am I stood on water?
You're stood on blood, so I don't know if you're stood on water and blood.
Blood is electrocutable.
Yeah, so you can still electrify blood,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
yeah, I don't want to though. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because it would hurt all of us right now. Well, kind of feel that I need to move over here and use my battering ram purely to cause the rogue to become invisible. There we go. So, done a tiny amount of damage to his
Physical armor.
but nothing of any particular importance.
Cool.
Right, I'm gonna move in and stand adjacent to him, and then end my turn there. Okay, blinding radiance is off, which is a bit of a shame.
Okay, I'm just gonna do straight up physical damage to this Blade Master Guardian. It's by red, I think, because he's got no armor.
Yeah, no armor of any sort. Nice, you do a lot of damage.
It's a nice bow, actually.
If you could wipe out the magical armor on the Traitorous Guardian, that would be super useful for me.
Okay, I'm not sure if I do magical damage. I think I might do.
You do, because you're a water infusion, so you do water damage.
Will that cause an attack of opportunity as I move past the other Blade Master
If
Guardian?
you position your movement between the two enemies, and the Blade Master guy gets like a little red reticule at his feet with a little sword pointing in your direction, it means yes, he's gonna.
No, he doesn't.
Then you're probably going to be fine. You can
I'll try
move around within his reach,
Yeah,
and it won't
fine.
provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it was absolutely fine. So I'll just use the rest of my turn to hit him.
Excellent. Oh yeah, there we go. Very nice critical hit.
Nearly
and
down.
Slowed. That was good. Oh, that's really good. Oh my lord.
Opportunity. I have a friend.
Aha! Take that. I am too swift on my feet. If Red could move away a little bit and drop a poison arrow on Bran, though, that would be immensely appreciated.
Cool.
But just make sure that the area at Bran's feet, and it's not covering Beast. It might be hard to do, but honestly,
move away there.
Beast has enough
Try my
magic
best.
armor anyway to tank it, I think.
Try and put it to the side of you as much as I can. Still catching you. Hopefully that will just.
Oh, that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect positioning. Thank you so much.
At least I did something right.
Oh, don't
Okay.
say it like that. You do lots of things right.
I do. So now I can go over. No, I don't have enough AP. About all I can do is set the Blade Master Guardian on fire. It might be enough damage-wise.
Do you not have battle stone?
Let's check. Actually, yes, I do.
Because he
And it
doesn't
would-
have any physical armor anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and down he
Lovely.
goes.
Thank you.
Well done.
Ow.
Really hurting me. My goodness.
The Traitorous Guardian's mean.
I know, yeah. See, I've got battle stomp, but it's not going to do much in the way of any kind of damage here. Also, because of the weapon I've got, I'm not going to do particularly high damage against him either. Still, it will pull down his armor
Physical
a
armor,
chunk.
yeah. Which I gave to him. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. It's not a problem at all.
I think we're going to be okay though.
Yeah, I think so.
You're poisoned at least.
Yeah. I managed to take out his physical armor. I have. Now,
Very
am I
nicely
going to go
done.
first? I am. Oh, this is going to be grand. Oh, I'm going to get revenge on you.
I'm going to alpha down the Blade Master Guardian as much as I can. I might be able to hit him with 2 bow
for it.
shots. Or at least get him close.
Yeah, you're doing amazing damage. There we go. Excellent work. And away goes all of his magical armor. He's going to turn. I thought I was up next. Damn it.
Cheat hacks.
I know, seriously. Right, can I get to him at all? I can, in fact, get to him. This is... Yeah, I've got to do this. It's honor. This is honor at stake here. Let's get you, you scallywag. There you go. It didn't actually do any damage. There was almost no point in me doing it, but damn it, it felt good. Also, be on fire.
Be on fire.
Yes. There we go. And it's your turn. In chicken form, he doesn't have like immunity to poison and all of that kind of stuff.
Cool.
In fact, if you look at him, if you examine him, it'll give you information about all of his abilities because I will share knowledge with you.
You just
effectively.
really wanted to turn him into a chicken because he turned you into one, didn't you?
That is exactly why I did that. Oh, actually, no, he's still got poison immunity. Immunity to poison, immunity to suffocating. He still has all of that. That's interesting.
So maybe it would have been alright to poison you then. Maybe you still had some undead abilities while you were a chicken.
Maybe. I wasn't aware that it worked that way. I was fairly certain it didn't. I'm not sure if maybe the stats account for it or not. But he has no physical armor or anything along those lines right now, so... Sacrifice. There we go.
Very nice.
And then attack. Yeah, he is still getting healed from it. So I was wrong about that then. Completely wrong. You can probably finish this though with your attacks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yay!
There we go. Not a bad fight at all. However, so badly need this. Oh my lord. Needed that rested. Right, time for us to have a look. Ooh, a ring. +1 pyrotechnic. Also fearsome grenade. I would say that because the only person in our party that can do any kind of fire damage themselves would be Red. Should we give this to Red?
Yeah, sounds awesome.
I'll just grab the rest then. And then we've got someone over here as well. And we've got some malachite. That's not too bad, actually. That wasn't a bad little fight, to be perfectly honest.
That was pretty good.
Oh, you know what? I bet the reason why that one was wrong is because it wasn't thinking of Sage in the kind of real world sense of a wise man. It was thinking of Sage in the fantasy sense.
Oh, like
as in a wizard.
Mage.
And Withermoore was very clearly more of a warrior, though the lines are much more blurred in this game.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was unreasonable to have thought that was going to unlock it anyway, but I bet that's what it was. It was like, well, he's not a wizard. Then,
we've got 3 out of 5 wrong, so 50-50.
I think it's going to be supplicant then, because I can't see being yellow-bellied being a description for him.
No.
You sense a great whirl of energy within the jar.
Looks like this is important. You sense a great whirl of energy within the jar.
From its depths, a faint voice howls. This must be the container that holds Lord Withermoore's soul.
There we go.
Such a powerful relic is worth protecting.
No, I mean, I don't know how long he's been there, but he didn't seem duplicitous in any way. I don't think we should renege on our deal.
The jar smashes to smithereens on the floor.
And there we go. Oh, that was interesting.
Ooh. But
I wonder if it's because you were listening to the conversation with Red. That's why Red was the one to interact with me rather than Snow.
Oh, probably, yeah. I just happened to have Red still.
Okay, well, one thing
Selected.
I noticed while we were looking around, and I made a mental note to come back to it once we were concluded here. There's a chest up by that. Actually, do you want to go check the chest? Because I did the majority of the looting just now, actually.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's just up by the statue up there. Actually, you can interact with the statue too. It looks like it's a... have we seen that statue before, actually?
I'm not sure. No, I don't.
Some sort of sagey type?
Yeah, a couple of statues around, aren't there?
Yeah, there's
One with,
another
like,
one
a
over there.
chest.
There doesn't seem to be a chest here, though. But you know what? I'll go up there and have a look at the statue anyway while you're grabbing the chest.
Okay, cool.
That statue has a strange silhouette.
Oh, before you go to the chest, then.
Oh, what's happened?
Apparently, it's fine. It's just that my character said something when I got to the chest. Check if your character says the same thing on the other statue.
Oh, okay.
Something
hang
about
on.
it having a strange silhouette.
Let me get up there. Oh, I probably should send Snow actually instead of Red, just in case it's a main character thing.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Did she say anything?
Keeping watch over your bounty, I take it.
She said, "Keeping watch over your bounty, I take it."
Okay.
Or he, sorry, I think it's a male statue, but it had a female voice.
Oh, that was because it was your voice.
Oh, right, yeah. My
You were
voice
saying.
was a female.
I could hear it. Okay. It doesn't look like it's anything.
I'll open this
of note
chest
then.
though. Let's go have a look. So there was a bag of pixie dust in a very fetching pink colour.
Oh, that will be useful to make magical scrolls.
Cool.
You can use it to make magical ink pots and quills. The crafting in this game is amazing, by the way.
Worth 450 gold according to
Yeah,
this.
because you can make a magic... at least if it's anything like the original game, where you could use pixie dust to... I think it was pixie dust. a quill and an ink pot to make an enchanted ink pot. And then I believe if you combined that with paper, there was something you could do that would make a scroll of a certain type of element. And there was something you could do that would make a random skill book of a certain type of element. Or I think it might have been if you combine a piece of paper, a scroll of a skill, plus an enchanted thing, and you'd get the skill book of that thing, so you could actually learn it as a permanent skill.
Super interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll take all of that. There was some leggings as well. Hang on. There was unidentified leggings. Can I give them to you to identify? Can you identify stuff?
Sure, yeah.
You notice a deep fissure beneath the statue's right hand.
This statue actually does have dialogue with it.
Let me pop over.
Yeah, I'll wait for you to pop over. Let me know when you're listening. Cool. So we've got a fissure beneath the statue's right hand. Look at it more closely.
The stone there is a curious colour, as though it was added after the statue was carved.
That would explain the curious silhouette, I suppose. Scratch at the opening.
A chunk of stone falls from the statue. There's something hidden inside.
Alrighty.
So, this is your place, Brackus.
Ah, see, I thought that might have been Brackus. I can't remember if we've seen a statue like that before or not, but... Tyrant Stride. So these were hidden in the statue. Okay, I'll identify the leggings, and then I'll have a look at these other ones as well. The leggings you gave me are 3 magical armor, plus 13 physical armor, plus 1 writs, and plus 1 retribution. Requires strength 11. And the leggings I just picked up are 4 magical armor, 22 physical, and plus 1 constitution, and plus 10% earth resistance. And again, requires strength of 11. Ooh. Very nice. I'm going to quickly put those ones on. Just, well, actually, it says these wreathed leggings of Brackus Rex are encrusted with the splattered blood of those who died in an almost forgotten age. But I'm going to put them on because I want to see if my poison resistance will go up to 1. Oh, wait, it's earth, not poison. Never mind, I'm dumb.
Cursed? What does that mean?
Yeah, I've been slowed by 30%. And my movement speed has been reduced by 50%. So I now move half as fast as I did before, and my dodging is now minus 30.
Is the armor worth that or not?
I mean, it's really high... really, really high armor, but I'm not sure on that one. Supernatural Masquerade. The living cannot stand the sight of undead. To avoid triggering panic and hostility everywhere you go, be sure to cover your head, torso, and legs. Yes, I know. No one wants to see my knee bones. Where are my pants? There they are. Got those. Okay. So the ones you gave me are tin stockings. They give plus 1 writ and plus 1 retribution. What's retribution? Reflects received damage to the attacker.
That's kind of like a thorns effect then, is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad.
3 magical damage and 13 physical armor. What kind of armor do you have?
For legs, 2 magic and 3 physical on red.
Yep.
And 1 physical on snow.
Okay, well, this one would be good for either one. The wits will generally be good for someone who's got the lowest initiative, though, because it's going to give you an extra point of initiative.
Oh, snow then, because she's still got a bucket on her head, because we keep picking up pants and not helmets.
There you go, then. As for the Tyrant Strides, let's see.
Oh, strength's not high enough. I'll have to give them to red then.
Oh, yeah, they required strength 11, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about giving these Tyrant Stride to...
It's been cursed.
To Beast. Because I don't mind too much if he's slow. He's got abilities that'll move him around the battlefield quite fast, like with battering ram and things like that. But that extra constitution means he's got a lot of hit points now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Let's see how that slowdown is affected. Oh my lord, he just waddles.
Points.
That is amazing. He actually moves like a dwarf. I approve.
Those pants have really helped Red with his physical armor, though.
Yeah?
31 now.
Oh, wow, yeah. Much like Beast, actually. Very similar armors. My armor is awful at only 8 physical. Unless I have my shield out. In which case, I think I will actually put my shield up. I'm gonna go with fire for a little while. There we go. Oh, actually, that being said, I got +1 intelligence off my poison. No, I think I'll stick with the fire wand for the time being. But there we go. We are actually all pretty tanky now.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, well,
I love
looks
the tail armor on those pants for Red.
we may have done everything we need to do. Oh, that is swanky, actually.
Yeah.
Everything the lizards wear is pretty fancy, I must say.
I don't know. Snow's got pretty bad pants on at the moment. She's just got a bare tail.
Oh, didn't she have a some sort of like looked like a broom attached to her legs before?
Yeah, she got Red's hand-me-down leggings.
Of course, that makes
So they're
sense.
slightly better for her, but it just doesn't look great.
Okay then, well we're done here. Unless there's anything else you wanted to do, we can head back up.
In the interests of science, do we want to see what the last soldier does?
Yeah, sure. I guess we could. There's no particular reason not to, I suppose. In before it turns whoever tries to open it into a chicken, though. Because it's a yellow belly. God, it's going to happen.
Okay, I'm going to send Red.
Okay, I may as well not
Because
go
he's got
down.
more physical armor.
Oh, that's true. Oh, very clever. Yeah, because chicken is rebuffed by physical armor. Wise move. Yeah, okay.
He's got more armor generally than Snow. He's got more magic armor as well. So anything that happens to him...
It's your fault, not mine.
Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a fight.
Oh, I'm a little bit upset.
Were you hoping he'd be a chicken?
Yes, I was, actually.
Ha 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 ha.
We've got
He's-
Cryomancer Guardian. We've got a Pyromancer Guardian.
Oh, these guys
and
look ranged.
we've got an
Terrors.
Eagle-Eyed Guardian. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of an interesting fight, I fancy.
This is all bows and staffs.
Hang on a second. Is it showing up? You're an Aeromancer. Where are you? You're there. Oh, is
There's a guy,
Snow
like, right
not
in
in the
front of
fight?
us.
Snow's not in the fight yet. I thought...
Oh, Snow, get in the fight.
I could see a lizard skeleton. I was thinking it was Snow, but yeah, it's got a red thing around her head. Just
She needs
move
to
her
be
in.
in the fight. Yeah, I'll move
Yeah.
her in so that she's actually in the queue.
There we
There
go.
she is.
You could have snuck up and actually backstabbed him.
With my
Oh
bow and
my
arrow.
lord. They've got a lot of magic armor. This is kind of bad for me.
Well, Red and Snow do a lot of physical, so that's not
Actually,
so bad for them. And Beast
yeah.
does too.
That being said, I can always equip one of the daggers. Bleeding for 1 turn, silence for 1 turn. Silence for 1 turn sounds cool.
I am slightly concerned that Red is stood like right down in the middle with all these guys stood at the top.
I'm quite thankful that I didn't go down there, but no, I can't see Red. I can't pull him up here. I'm afraid I can't.
I'm gonna
see
just
him
have to
get in
take
here.
the damage, I think, and try and run him up as soon as I can.
I
so
could delay
no one
my
else-
turn.
The Eagle-Eyed Guardian is the only one that's going to get a turn before Red.
Actually, I can't delay my turn. I'm afraid.
Don't worry, if
It's not
he
an
takes
option
one
right now.
shot from the Eagle-Eyed Guardian, that won't be so bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Run
let's see
away.
about removing some of your... I should have moved into the backstab position. About there, I think.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I knew
nice.
that would happen.
Oh, you're reflecting damage. Marvellous.
Oh, from the pants, was it?
Yeah, from the retribution.
I'm going to move Red, like, into the stairwell and hope that that'll give
Move,
him a
no,
little
no, no.
bit
Move
of...
all the way back. Like, where the jar was for Sage, and I can teleport you up here. It looks like we're in a
Oh, right,
decent
okay.
place for a bit of a choke point. Though looking at the fact that most of them are ranged, I'm not sure that's actually going to help
I
us.
can
don't know.
move kind of in behind so that he's maybe a little bit blocked from view.
Yeah. Put yourself wherever you think is going to be
Next
best
to the
tactically.
Sage Shrine. Or shall I go next to the Noxious Shrine?
Actually, you
Would
see
there be
this...
better line of sight?
Let me ping. Do you see that ping on the map?
Yep.
If you move there, I should have sight to be able to pull you up here, but it will also block some of the enemies from seeing you to attack from ranged. Because I think that's the problem here, is that we're dealing with a load of ranged fighters.
I think you're pinging basically where I was kind of intending to go anyway, so I'll pop over there.
Yeah.
And hopefully that'll give me a little bit of protection.
Oh. No, I was pinging here. Watch again. See?
Oh, right, okay.
Never mind.
Can you still get me from where I am?
I don't know yet. I'll have to see in a moment, but
Yeah,
probably.
fine.
Right then. I can just move up and wallop you. Get rid of some of your... Okay, maybe not. That is a bit of a shame. I would have kind of liked being able to get rid of his...
Red's on fire, guys.
Well, that will happen. I'll teleport him as soon as I get a 10 now.
Okay, snow is out of sight. Gonna have to move a little bit just to get a...
That's fine. We've got high ground, right? Not against the Aero Mage, the Aeromancer, but against most of the others, we're actually in the high ground.
Yeah,
which
we're
is
higher
great.
than they are. That's good, isn't it?
Perfect. You've taken away his physical armor. That is excellent.
All I can do,
I can
I'm
chicken him on the
afraid.
next turn.
Oh, cool. I'm just going to tuck Snow back so that she can be out of harm's way a bit.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you have to use a little bit more movement that way, but that works fine. Right. Aeromancer. Womp. Chicken form. Now,
Chicken.
teleport. Can I hit red? I can, in fact.
Good, I'm
Go.
glad. I thought you probably could.
And I'm going to pop red over here. It's going to hit his physical armor, but should be okay.
At least he's out of the way now, which is good, because he needs a bit of help, I think.
Okay, red is up. He could fortify himself to get rid of the burning.
That would probably be a really good idea. Okay, and I'll save the rest of his points because you guys are kind of in the way of the Aeromancer and I can't really get to anybody else. Unless I do a poison dart. That might work.
Well, no, because they're all undead.
Oh, they are, aren't they? Yeah, so there's nothing he can really do that's ranged unless he equips his bow.
I'll draw back a little bit after I make an attack, just to get out
Yeah,
of the
I'll just
way
save
here.
his points for now. At least he's not burning anymore.
Alright. I could petrify the... Well, he's got actually a ridiculous amount of resistance there, so probably not. I think we'll go for this. I did a chunk of damage. And then with the last point, I'll draw back a bit.
Yeah, it's quite handy to be in this little alcove because it's quite...
Yeah, that actually worked out really,
ranged
really well
attacks.
for us. Oh, dear. Oh, that was a bit of a shame.
Are you on fire?
Yeah, it's fine though.
Nightmare. Oh, I can get the chicken from here. Right.
Go for it. It hasn't got much health. In fact, can you get off 3 attacks? Ah, drat.
Missed, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
And I can only do 2.
But that pool of fire is going to let you summon a...
Fire elemental.
Yep. Okay, let's try and take you out, shall we? Using this dagger, it's actually really expensive, my lord.
I probably should have summoned on that turn, but I kind of thought I could maybe take the chicken out, and I thought that would have been really useful.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Not getting enough damage here, unfortunately. But I can move right out of the way. I think that would probably be wise.
Yeah, then red can come in and do an attack.
I'll move a
There's a
little
bit of a choke
bit
point
further
there.
as well. Just so that you don't have to
Run
wander
through the fire.
past. Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm going to put these down. Thank you. Okay, we've got another one joining the party. Oh, wow.
Ghost. stood really close together, I've got that ability Ricochet. And
Watch
of course,
out,
they
Red's
poisoned the
poisoned,
only
yeah.
one that can be poisoned.
Well, there's 2 people who could be poisoned, but yeah. You're going to need to get out of the way of that.
Yeah, so that's the first thing I'll do. I unfortunately don't have a fortify left because I used it to stop my burning.
Mm-hmm.
Could try and get to the chicken.
Yeah, go for the air one, so that's why I got out of the way. He's only got 20 health, so you might be able to kill.
Let's see, an all-in would do... Might do enough, actually. 17 plus 4 is guaranteed.
Go for it.
Oh, darn it.
Petrified blocked. Don't worry too much.
I can still move him out of the way, at least.
Yeah, sure. Just pull him back.
Next to
The
you.
chicken still won't get a turn, it'll just turn. Oh, and I'm burning again because I didn't move out of the way of this, which was very, very silly of me. Alright.
Like I haven't done that before.
Well,
Just stood in a fire.
this won't do too much. But it did overcome their physical defense and knock them down.
Took down the Aeromancer.
Yeah.
So now we're 4 against 3, which is great. But I could summon a water elemental instead of a fire one so that we can get restoration on, like...
Oh, if you're going to do that, then I'll let you, because I was about to use my restoration scroll. But if you can do
might want to
that,
keep it, yeah.
that would actually
Mind
be
you,
ideal.
I can do it on one, not both, so... I don't know what the cooldown's like on it.
Well, we'll see. I'll just cast Rain to try and get rid of this fire.
You can always cast it later, you know, once
Yeah.
we know what...
I forgot I had that spell. I should have used it earlier.
So the Pyromancer's up here, which is always
Mm-hmm.
good fun. But, out of the way of Snowsbit. I wonder if I can ricochet.
Is there anything nearby to
Actually-
ricochet against?
Well, there's the Eagle-Eyed
Oh
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
Pyromancer
Actually, that's a
together.
good point. Yeah.
I would need to be in more line of sight of them.
Remember, you can ricochet off corpses and other things like that.
Oh, right, so I could maybe ricochet off the Aeromancer. Yeah, I can do that.
Beautiful. You removed all of their physical resistance. That's amazing.
And I can still summon my Incarnate into the water.
Excellent. That actually is going really well.
It immediately has a turn, so who's the worst off?
Red needs healing much more.
Okay, so heal Red. Didn't do a ton of healing, actually.
Poison was removed, and he's
that's
got
good.
regenerate for 2 turns. He'll restore 28 health per turn for 2 turns, which is perfect. How long is the cooldown?
4 turns.
Oof, that's actually a bit nasty.
It's a bit long, yeah, so you
Yeah.
might want to use your scroll anyway. That's what I was kind of thinking. So I'll end my turn and keep my points there, just
Okay.
because otherwise I won't be able to get in and out of the way to attack.
Worried about you. What are you going to do now? Ouch.
Double ouch.
Chilled, but it didn't actually do that much. It's taken away Beast's armor there, but should actually go alright, I think.
Yeah, I could do 1 attack on the Pyromancer Guardian, but it would be for magical armor, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Go for it. It's the only thing you can do. It's the only thing you can do.
Yeah, and you can get out of the way after it as well. It's got enough
Yeah, if
points
you
to
can
get out of the
pull
way.
out of the way, that would be grand. I can have Beast make a charge in there in a moment. Hopefully knock the 2 down again. Right. Well. There's a few things I can do here, actually, thinking about it. I can cast that on one of them. Alright, please don't fall over. Oh, thank God. I can just straight up do vitality damage here.
Oh, that'd be great.
Except I'm not close enough, which is annoying. Alright, let's move in.
First aid, of course.
And then I'm going to use the remaining AP to just draw back.
Again, totally makes sense.
That beast is actually getting into a bit of trouble.
Yes, a lot of trouble. Right, red doesn't have fortify for a couple of turns, I'm afraid.
I think beast might actually go down if we can't heal beast before his turn.
Does
I got nothing I can do.
he have any health potions?
He does, but again,
He's
before
not going to get a
his
turn
turn.
in time.
Yeah, because the cryomancer.
Cryomancer will go for him because that's
Yeah.
what they do. Yeah. Well, I'm afraid there's really nothing I can do.
I needed to get him some extra magical armor here, really.
I can try and battle stomp.
No, it's the cryomancer that's going to be the issue.
Yeah, I know it's the cryomancer, but I'm just trying to think what I can do this turn because I can't do anything to help against the cryomancer, and I can't.
You could move in and attack one of them because a battle stomp is just going to knock them down, but beast is going to be able to do a battering ram to knock them down in the next turn, and you'll be able to hit both of them.
Oh
at the
right,
same
okay.
time.
So I could do
Well,
one
that is if you
instead.
do it. Yeah.
So just come down the stairs a little bit, and then I can do that.
Okay. Very nice. And
That was gonna
wow,
happen.
beast is not down.
He
How?
resisted death. That's one of his abilities.
Yeah, it is. It is one of his abilities. Ah, gloriousness. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm gonna
Restoration?
quaff a potion, and then I'm gonna use battering ram.
Oh,
and
well
hopefully-
done.
Oh, really? Can I not get it? Target is blocked by what? Can't see what it's blocked by because it's saying it's available. Oh well.
I'll yield to none.
That's one knockdown anyway. And then I'm in direct base contact with this guy. That's sure, that's fine. I'll petrify him my next turn.
Fantastic. Right, I'm gonna just hit the Pyromancer Guardian while he's down.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead.
Very nice indeed. What are you going to do with the infusion?
Not a lot I can
Incarnate,
do.
rather.
I think he's a bit blocked.
Yeah, fair enough then.
I'll just end his turn and keep the points.
Yeah, because I'll bring the cryomancer up in a moment.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, really? That's kind of
Ouch.
annoying. Oh, I've got one more turn on teleportation, unfortunately. That's super duper annoying, in fact. Okay, well, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to switch my weapon of choice to this and... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do this. Restore my... resistances.
Yeah, on Red's turn, I'm going to see if I can delay his turn to after beasts.
Yeah, I don't mind actually being where I am. I don't think they can do enough damage. Ah, damn it, you moved. You coming up? Oh, that's actually kind of good.
Yeah, that's what you're going to do anyway.
Yep.
Shame he's wailing on beast though.
That's fine. I can move them now.
Okay, I'm going to delay the turn for Red.
Okay. I am going to... Well, I can petrify the Eagle-Eyed Guardian straight up. Oh, petrify is a magic armor. See, I mentioned it does have...
You thought it was physical.
Yeah, I really did. Okay, well, that's happened. So let's bring you back in. And nice and far away. That was a bit silly of me. Okay, they are now available to be attacked.
Okay, so Snow, as usual, doesn't have many options other than to just hit them.
Yeah, go for it.
Ricochet's still down, so...
Don't worry about it. You're taking a lot of health off him there.
Look what Red can do. Red can get in and out, I think.
Okay.
See if I can hit them with Battle Stomp. No, he's out of line of sight for Battle Stomp. Maybe if I moved him a little bit closer. I don't want him to block everybody else, you see. I might just go in and do an attack and come back out.
Yeah, go for it. Watch out about the slippery surface though. Oh, of course. You can have an amazing reach. Never mind.
That'll do me for now.
Yeah, the Incarnate can get in there.
Incarnate can get in and out.
Go for the... Yeah, that's the one to go for because it's got the lowest magical armor. It's fine.
Stop being mean to Snow.
I'm not being mean to Snow, it's being mean to me.
Oh, stop being mean to Bran. Sorry. It's because Snow was stood there a minute ago.
Well, you've done a good job of putting them in a position where I can attack now. So, whomp. There you are, a little bit of damage. I could attack again. I might even set them on fire. But I think my turn will be best used doing this. There we are. And that got rid of their physical armor completely. Oh, that's glorious.
It's a shame he immediately had a turn, but never mind.
Yeah, not too much I could have done about that.
Right, so Red is... Why is Red sort of hunched over? He's chilled. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. He can still move at least.
Just means your movement speed is down, your dodging is down, your fire resistance is up, your water resistance is down, and your air resistance is down.
I could set the ground on fire. I don't know if that would be too close quarters for everybody else.
No, would be fine.
And Dragon's Blaze.
I won't do too much damage to him though because he's got full magical armor.
Oh, okay, yeah. So his physical is down. You're quite right. Probably better to do something like a Battle Stomp to him.
Yeah, that'll actually knock him down and take out his next turn.
I'm going to hit the Incarnate as well, but never mind.
I don't think it matters too much. Yep, didn't affect the Incarnate anyway.
Perfect.
And it also got rid of some of the ice on the ground. Very nice.
Must have shattered it. That's a pretty
so
cool.
long to get over there. Oh well. So slow already, so slow anyway, and now chill. So slow. That took me 4 AP just to make that move. Excellent, and now you can turn to start waging war on the Cryomancer.
Nice. That was a good turn, actually.
Yeah. And this one can just reduce the magic armor a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. There's not a whole lot I can do here, but throw flames at it.
I made it scream.
Yeah, I know.
Made something scream.
I got a critical, which is actually quite nice.
Move closer, see if I can get an all in, which I think I can.
That speed is amazing that you can attack over other people. That is such a good ability.
It's really useful, actually.
Well, I've got to be honest, this fight actually went pretty easily for us. And I think it was largely because we were lazy. Whoever said being lazy didn't pay. Because if we'd actually done the sensible thing, and that is to move down, like, we should have realized that there was a possibility of a fight simply because of the sage one. And mind you, you might
Yeah,
have.
well, I
didn't.
kind of just thought it would be...
I honestly had my money on it being a chicken. But in case it had been a fight, it probably would have been more sensible to move people down there. Though, that being said, it turned out massively to our benefit that our guys were just up here in a natural choke point.
We had a nice little hidey hole, didn't we? It was pretty cool.
Some gold. The pyromancer. Ooh. Some sandals. A physical armor potion. And an Armor of Frost scroll. Ice forms a defensive barrier around the target, providing 24 magic armor, cures burning, poisoned, stunned, frozen, suffocating, and petrified. Nice.
The Aromancer just had gold.
And what about the Eagle-Eyed?
The Eagle-Eyed had nothing.
That's fine. But these mage sandals look kind of interesting.
So you got some decent stuff off that one?
Yeah. I've got something that requires intelligence 11. Do Red or Snow have intelligence 11?
I think Snow will.
What's her armor like at the moment?
She's intelligence 15. Red is 10. Her what are you asking? Her armor, sorry.
Yeah.
Physical 25, magic 8.
And what's her what are her boots like?
Her boots, they're just 2 physical armor.
Then this seems like a much better option for you. There you go. It'll also give you +1 on sneaking.
Ooh, great. Oh, they look really cool on her too.
Do they? Let's have a look. Yeah, they do actually look pretty funky. All right. Well, those are 2 fights, and fights typically take a little while in this game. I think we should probably wrap this episode up there.
Yeah, that fight took us almost an hour.
Wow, the 2 fights. But we have completed a new section of our quest. So before we go, let's actually check on our journal, shall we?
Yes, let's do that.
Oh, we've got 2 entries. The Artifacts of the Tyrant. We found some armor called Tyrant Stride. Part of a full set, it seems. There's something odd about the armor. It seems to emit a slowing aura. Okay.
I wonder if it's one of these ones where if you find the whole set, it like takes the curse off or something.
Or gives a set bonus. But yeah, that could be the bonus, is it removes a curse.
Maybe.
Okay. And Withermoore's Soul Jar. Do you want to read that one out?
Yep, it's not very long. We've destroyed Lord Withermoore's soul jar, freeing his soul. We should probably go back and speak to him.
Yeah, we actually shall then. Should we, wow, in the next episode... I'm up for exploring Fort Joy a lot more than we already have. I know that this starting area can take a lot of time, and I know some people are like, well, you can already leave. Why don't you? Well, as it happens, this first act, which isn't just Fort Joy, but it's about 25% of the game, so I don't mind taking our time and probably exploring it all. I don't know about you, Sheila, but do you feel similar?
You know, at the end of the day, these devs have put their heart and soul into putting all these little secrets and texts and conversations into this game. And I think it'd be kind of rude not to enjoy them.
How dapper of you. But with that, we shall bid you all farewell. We do hope you enjoyed and will be joining us for the next. As ever, comments down below, warmly welcomed. But until next time, do take care.
And keep being awesome.